Hey guys, so I have exciting news for our sellers. If you've been on the fence about selling your home in 2023, well, this is the video for you. I'm going to explain why in these first 3 months of the year, you should be selling your home. And if you don't, then you might actually regret it. Hey guys, this is Danilo from the King Realty Group. We've helped hundreds of people buy and sell homes here in the GTA. We specialize in first-time home buyers, first-time sellers, and first-time investors. So if you're in that group, definitely pay attention to the videos that we post in here because you get a lot of insights as to how to operate here in the GTA market. In this particular video, we're going to talk about what's been going on in the first few weeks of January. It's been super surprising to me and why I tend to not go against the GTA market because of the insatiable demand buyers have for this marketplace. We're going to talk about what's been going on with listings, why you should definitely be interested, maybe selling in the next couple months if you're looking to do something this year. Let's go. Okay guys, so it's been kind of a whirlwind in the last few weeks. Any agent that operates with any decent amount of volume in the GTA could tell you for sure we're running into multiple offers again. We have this buyer demand that's come apparently out of left field. However, I don't think that that's the case. I've kind of been saying that we've had this pent-up demand from buyers for a little while now. If you look at my previous videos, the last like 3 or 4 months, we've almost had like 50% of regular activity, around 4,000 sales when we typically have 8,000 or more in a month. So where are all those people? Those people are still here. Sales are, generally speaking, domestic sales here in the GTA, especially after the new year, because we have a foreign buyer ban. You got to have at least a citizenship or a PR, permanent residence, to buy property here in Canada anyways. So obviously this demand is coming from domestic people. And I was thinking about this in the last few videos. I mentioned this. People think that the interest rate increases have kind of stopped. We've had one a few days ago here on January 25th. However, consensus is that we may not have many more after that, or at least not for the next couple decisions. We'll have to see. I can't guarantee that. And not just that, but fixed rates, because of bond yields, fixed rates have actually come down below the variable rate. So there's some options now that are even sub 5% for uninsured mortgages. And people are actually looking at that as, okay, well, I guess stability has come. We've seen a bit of drops from peak rates, and maybe it's time to jump in. And so we're just getting all these people jumping back into the market. The second piece to that is inventory. We are still low on inventory. So if you're looking in a particular pocket, you might think that there's slim pickings, like there's probably not much out there. And so anything that's nice is getting this demand of buyers that are just like waiting, coming out of left field, like that Homer out of the bush thing meme, where he just comes out of nowhere and then disappears out of nowhere. That's like the Toronto buyer, believe it or not. But this is what's going on. And let me explain why the next couple months might be important to you, because I see this all the time, and this is probably what's going to happen. You know, agents are going to start talking, and this type of news is going to start coming out into bigger audiences. Anybody who has been on the fence last year, I'm sure their agent is calling them right now saying, hey, January has been super active. There's multiple offers out there. Maybe we should think about listing the property. Those people are gonna, you know, that some of them are not so quick and ready to actually put it up. So they're gonna be delayed. There's gonna be a good group of people that are gonna delay to actually list their property into the springtime, which generally speaking, people try to aim for. Me and my clients, I've noticed over the last few years that end of January, February, and March seem to be a much hotter market, and I tend to get like better pricings for sellers in those months, believe it or not. And in this month, in this year, I think it's no different. I think you need to really, if you're thinking about selling this year and you're on the fence, and you're not really sure what's going on, get in touch with us, because we can take a look at your micro market and make sure that and confirm if this is, you know, true for you. Because, you know, again, every micro market and different pocket in the city may not be operating the same with the same rules, but I'm gonna say that you're gonna fare probably better listing this month or in February or in March versus months in the future, because right now we're gonna have a delay, and all of a sudden, I don't know if I'm gonna say floodgates, but we're gonna have a lot more inventory than we are currently experiencing. And that's when now you're gonna have more competition. Buyers are going to be in more of a power seat because they're going to have more negotiating power, and they'll be able to maybe bring our price down. Still, the consensus is that from the beginning of this year, 2023, to the end of this year, we're likely going to be maybe in a negative position. We might have actually a drop in price from beginning of the year to the end. And if we are going to have an increase, it's going to be a small one. It's going to be, generally speaking, pretty flat. But what's going to aid in that flatness or that drop is going to be the increase in inventory, and we're going to see if the buyers gobble up that inventory in the months to come, springtime, etc. But right now, the window is here. I mean, this is the time. If you're going to list property, it's got to be kind of now. you know, and I would say that you should put in the effort and look into what I'm talking about right here, because this is what I'm seeing. And if you're on the fence right now, this should be the catalyst to kind of move you forward. And don't delay like the rest of the people are going to do. You got to go against the grain, and you got to take action when you see the opportunities in front of you. The opportunities are here right now. So I'm going to say once again, guys, we have low inventory right now, coupled by this buyer demand that has come out of nowhere in the month of January. There are multiple offers in the marketplace. It may not be the same for everyone. So I'm going to invite you to below, click on our Calendly link, our booking tool. It's going to be book.kingrealty.to, where you can do just a quick 30-minute call if you'd like, or we can jump right into a seller consultation if you're interested in knowing the value of your property. We do this apples to apples. We're going to compare based on the last 2 months initially, which I put more emphasis on, especially the last few weeks, but also the last couple months as well, just to kind of see how we got here. Keep in mind, guys, that every micro market is very different. If you're living in Durham versus Peel versus York region or the city of Toronto, you might have a different experience, or I might give you a different answer as well. So make sure you're getting in touch with our team so you get more information on what I'm talking about. But I think the opportunity is here, and then we have a window. And I think that if you've been thinking about selling for a certain price point, we may be able to get it now, and the chances are higher definitely now than they were, you know, fall of last year. Okay. So if you have any questions about this, guys, thanks so much for jumping on and watching our video. Inventory is low, demand is up. We might have a few months here where a seller can get a really great price in the GTA. And if that's you, get in touch so we can make it happen. All right, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.